Well, friend, today we're talking about developing a level up strategy. And this really is the fifth part of this series. Wow. And we're talking today about branding in specific. And this is part two of branding. If you missed any of the prior presentations on developing a level up strategy, please go back on my timeline and watch them because they will be a tremendous blessing to you. Listen, you've got to develop a strategy to level up. You've got to develop a strategy. If I was in the workforce and going on a job interview, there would be three words or three things that I would let them know that I'm aware of. One is diversity, the other is artificial intelligence, and the third is strategy. If you can wow the HR person or the hiring manager with the knowledge of those three things, that you have the knowledge of those three things, they will put you, the hiring manager, the human resource manager, they will put you head and shoulders above others because are aware that you are current in the latest. Amen. And not only do you just have to know strategy, or you've got to have a 24 mindset of strategic thinking. I talked in one presentation about the difference between strategic thinking and tactical thinking. You've got to think strategically, and you've got to have a love for leveling up. A love for leveling up. If you look at the shirt today, the up is infused with the heart, and I'm not the most creative person, so I try to be demonstrative and show you how your love for leveling up has to be ingrained in the level up process. You know what? Well, I go to the gym quite regularly, and I don't really love the process of going to the gym, but I love the after effects. And I'm willing to go to the gym and do those things that I don't necessarily love doing for the after effects. I love that. So develop a love for leveling up. All right, we're talking about branding part two. So you recognize the need to and are going to level up, and then you're going to love it. You're deciding on a strategy. You know you just can't level up shooting from the hip. You've got to have a strategy. And how you are going to brand yourself becomes a major thought. Okay, so we talked about branding, we talked about personal branding and corporate branding, and there are other ways to brand. Uh, really, branding yourself, personal branding is really how you're presenting yourself. How you're presenting yourself. Uh, Personal branding uh, really concerns the word character. 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 Now, I could teach you strategy from a college or university perspective. I can teach it because I've been taught it. There are actually courses in strategy management. There are C-level positions in organizations for strategy. There's the chief strategy manager, the chief strategic manager, chief strategic officers, O-level positions in companies. You can even take a course, not just a course, but a whole degree program in strategy management. And they'll teach you how to infuse quantitative methods in strategy and develop a strategy based on various principles. But I found that the number one ingredient in strategy, particularly personal strategy, is character. Character is the combination of mental characteristics and behavior that distinguishes a person or group. The combination of mental characteristics, so character is more than one characteristics that distinguishes a person or a group. Your character can distinguish you better than your core competencies or your subject matter expertise. Your core competencies is that which you do best. I mean, that thing that you can do effortlessly. That is your core competency. Your subject, being a subject matter expert, is something that you have studied and you have become an expert in that. And those two things are key in a personal strategy. But I believe that more important is your character. So I come up with 10 aspects of character, 10 aspects for a character. 10 represents wholeness, completeness in numerology or biblical numerology. And I believe that when we foster these 10 principles, our aspects of character, and they become ingrained in us, just like we're leveling up, these aspects become ingrained in us, then they will cause us to stand out, and people will want you better than someone who has subject matter expertise or over someone else's core competency. Number one, be teachable. Be teachable. Be teachable. Don't be someone who is eager to show what you know, but be eager to learn from others who have done twice what you're trying to do once. Number two, be humble, but don't be timid. Be humble, but don't be timid. People want people who are people of humility, but they don't want people who feel as if they are afraid, craven, cowardly. Don't be timid, but be humble. Humbleness will exalt you. Humbleness will exalt you. Number three, adaptability. Be flexible. Be a person who can roll with the punches. If you're in a situation or organization and something happens, make sure that you can adapt to that, and then you can, the principles of developing a strategy. Something happens, you can adapt to it and develop a strategy to overcome it. Number four, be straightforward. Be straightforward. People want someone who will be straightforward. Be someone who gets to the point, and you don't sugarcoat to the point where you are leaving something unsaid. Be straightforward. Number five, accountability. Be accountable. Make sure that whoever is in your sphere of influence, whoever is supervising you, even in personal relationships with husband and wives, make sure that you are accountable to that individual. And don't be afraid to show individuals who love you your frailties. Because if you show them your frailties and they really love you, then they will help you implement a strategy to level up. But watch those who are manipulators. Number six, reliability. Make sure you are reliable. Make sure you are reliable and you do what you say. I'm going to say it again. Reliability and doing what you say go hand in hand. Number seven, be truthful. Be truthful. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember a lie. And if you lie, and then you lie, and then you lie, sooner or later you're going to get caught in your lies because you can't remember all of those lies. I'm 59 years old. I can't remember a lie that I told you yesterday. So the best thing for me to do is to be truthful, tell the truth. Number eight, be trustworthy. Be trustworthy. If somebody has entrusted in something into you, hold on to that trust. Let them know that you are a person of trustworthiness. And if a person feels that they can trust you and you are a person of trustworthiness, you will find that you will be leveling up. Number 9, be a team player. Be a team player. Be someone who is always looking for the team to progress instead of your personal progress. Number 10, have spiritual integrity. If you say you're a Christian, or you say you are a Muslim, or you say you're something, be true to that. What that is to you now, be true to that, and don't show hypocritical ways, because nobody wants to be associated with a hypocrite. Now this is I've given you 10, but here, beware of your energy. When you walk in a room, how does the room, how does the atmosphere shift by your walking in the room? Are people smiling when you walk in the room? That may let you know that you have good energy and you're leveling up. Or do you notice that everybody is cowering back, and they feel as if, oh God, why is he here? Oh God, why is she here? Beware of your energy. Now listen, I'm getting ready to go, but I'm a full disclosure. In the actual pursuit of my job, the jobs that I've had previously, other than teaching, I've been really, at best in my jobs, C plus or B minus. At best, C plus and B minus in actual job performance. But in these 10 things that I just shared with you, I was always A plus, knocked it off out of the ballpark. I remember I was working for a colonel, and the colonel loved me. The colonel loved Pickett, because the colonel knew when his girlfriend called, Pickett knew what to say. And when his wife called, Pickett knew what to say. And Pickett was the one who answered the phone. And Pickett would be able to keep those two apart. And I know that's not good, but the colonel knew that I was reliable. I was trustworthiness now. And, somebody may say, well, that goes against your spiritual integrity. But I knew how to keep the two apart. And because of that, the colonel loved Pickett. The colonel would do anything for Pickett. All right, this is Hemi. I love you. God bless you. Love the process of leveling up. Develop a level up strategy. And I'll see you later in the Move of the Spirit. Bye-bye.